It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your award-winning feel-good breakfast show, and with it being a new year, I think that comes with a fresh start. So let's take on 2025 with a newfound purpose and the confidence to make a change. So we brought in our stylist, Taryn Oppel, and she's here to show us how to step back into the pace of work with fashionable ease. Taryn, I love what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, it's a worthy one at that. But before we even get into the fashion and styling world, whether it's work-related or not, what are some of your goals for 2025?
Well, I actually want to focus a lot on wellness
Nice.
this year. I mean, last year I vouched to drink a lot more water, and I think I'm still on glass one, but I'm going to try and change that.
Yep.
But I mean, it's funny because I am like well into my 30s, but I actually really want to nail my skincare routine.
Nice.
I want to like find those products that work for me and just sort of look after my skin a little bit more. I think that's important to me.
Look, if it's any consolation, your skin looks beautiful right now. It's absolutely
Thanks.
perfect.
It's all the
So
makeup.
you're doing something right. But what you are doing more than right is getting the notes and the nuances of fashion correct. And with that being said, a lot of us obviously heading back to work. How do we get that work chic look so that we can look good, feel good, and hopefully dominate in the workplace too with that vigor that we need?
Oh, well, that sort of stamina and like just,
Yes.
confidence.
Yes.
I think, work is stressful as it is.
It is, yep.
So your wardrobe should not add more stress. I think you should really tone down on what you expect your workwear wardrobe to be and sort of turn it on its head and keep things quite simple. So I just want to show you some ideas here on the rail. I mean, if you're someone who loves to make a statement, it's always great to go with a pop of color in the women's wear
I
department.
like the material there as well, like light
super
playing into the
slinky.
season. Yeah.
And then, of course, all black. You cannot go wrong with all black.
And how versatile would this be, right?
100% with a pair of denims.
Interchangeable
That would work
as well. I
really
love
well. And all year round, black is,
Yeah.
of course, perfectly fine. And then what interests me as well is obviously a while ago we went into this whole like athleisure, wearing sporty things to
Love those
work.
pants.
I'm obsessed with this set. It's like a pinstripe, almost like a suit pants, but in a sweat version.
Yeah.
So comfort is at the top of its game.
And that's something I wanted to literally talk about because I think
Yes.
gone are the days of the chic workwear making you feel like tight
like
and cramped
stiff
and so
corporate
stiff.
vibe, right?
I love that there's comfortability, there's
Exactly.
flexibility, functionality. So we literally are going to feel good while literally radiating such a good look at the same time.
Absolutely. I mean, for menswear as well, gone are the days of those stiff, all the way buttoned up shirts.
Yeah.
I mean, there is obviously a place for that, but I love transitioning into something like this.
This item specifically, I must say it works so well with so many different figures. Obviously, if you are wearing it a little bit bigger, it kind of hides some of the figures that the gents don't want to show off.
Yes.
But if you are blessed enough and you've been putting the work in, let me tell you, it brings out all the good curves for a guy. A good tight fit on the bicep
I
is
know, I
what
was
a gent
just going
always
to
loves.
mention
Yeah.
the little ribbing on the sleeve.
And that's important. Listen, let me tell you, the guys like some of these subtle little things
Okay,
to play
but
off.
Raul, you have been blessed, so, it's like you can pull it off.
I pay attention to the best.
And then, yes, it's a suit, but the color is subtle. The fabrication is really, really soft and comfortable.
Yep.
And then throwing out your shirt and replacing it with a t-shirt. It's just one of those small ways that you can make sure that you feel comfortable in the workplace and you can get the job
Absolutely.
done.
I think while chatting to Sergio earlier in the week about
Yes.
suits and how to really upstyle it, and what I've done is literally gotten that set. Let me tell you, I've already created like 5 looks out of it.
Okay,
And
stylist.
I still got more coming.
Can't wait
So
to see.
But you're definitely hitting the nail on the head when it comes to exactly what you're speaking about. Functionality, chic looks, but we're speaking about it, but can we see it in action?
Absolutely.
Bring in the
we're gonna
models.
bring
And
Wilson out.
Can I
Okay.
talk about the
You can
cut
talk
on the
about this,
buys?
'cause, yeah.
Look at this man, he looks incredible. And I don't know if it is the look itself, if it's just him, but I think it's a blend of
Oh,
both.
it's definitely a little bit of both.
Absolutely. Coupling it together, this man gets to show off all his good curves while still looking smart to me. And I mean, if I looked like that, I'd feel like I could take on the world. I'd close any business deal, man. Come on. I love what you've
I
done.
love the color as well. We spoke about toning it down. It just automatically makes you look relaxed while feeling relaxed as well in these fabrications.
Hang on, small detail I'm noticing here.
Yes.
On the waist, Is that a bit of a cinch just to kind of taper the waist?
It's a little bit of a cinch. It's like a little bit of an elasticated little bit in the waistband, just for extra comfort and for extra fit. Because you know you get the gaping at the back.
Yes.
So that will solve that problem.
And also you want to wear this look without a belt and keep it a little bit cleaner. Now you can do exactly that and still have what looks like the perfect fit. I was going to ask you if you tailored this for him, but now it makes sense. You are literally creating these fits to look like that for everybody.
Yep.
Well played, Taryn. Man, this guy looks good. I'm going to literally buy that look. And maybe those biceps too. Listen, we saw the gents. So what about the ladies?
Yes, we're going to bring Megan out.
Oh,
so
Meg's
I
always
spoke
showing it
about
off.
keeping it super casual and relaxed. So we've given her a pair of denims. The one thing about denim that I always stress about with work is that if you go for a darker wash, it will always look a lot more sort of sophisticated and put together. You don't want anything too sort of bleached. So
that makes sense, yeah.
It obviously comes across as more casual. So she's obviously got her blazer and her tee, picking up on her accessories, her bag matching her shoes. But then another thing that we could do, which really excites me as well.
Are we elevating the look right now?
We are.
Okay.
For the new season, adding a pop of red is always a good idea. And we're going to see how quickly this can transform.
And I mean, literally just showing you with one sort of item, one accessory or one piece of fashion, how we can literally transform an entire look. Nice.
And it's all about the color.
Yeah.
Just a little hint of color changes everything. And then if you want to take it up another notch, I know lots of women always find that, you know, scarves, neck scarves are really, really oversized and big and really difficult to sort of style.
It's like extras at the end that you don't know what to
So
do
much
with.
fabric.
Yeah.
But this is such a great sort of cut that it's already in this bandana style. So you can just sort of take it very simply around the neck and just adds a little bit of extra personality to your look.
Sure, Meg just turned into a CEO, just like that.
Just like that. Promo.
Absolutely love it. But you say it's such a small and subtle change, but it has such a big impact. Literally, I'm trying to think of what the other look looked like because it seemed like it was so different. But you just changed the shoe.
Exactly.
Something so small.
Changing your shoes is like just the easiest answer to really elevating and transforming your look. Also with menswear, you know, ditching the loafer, for example, for a great pair of sneakers.
Oh, yeah.
That sort of feel casual and sort of semi-formal at the same time. That's also a great
like
solve.
a lunch to dinner or a breakfast to lunch
Exactly.
or shopping to an event.
And you don't have to change your trousers. You can still keep your beautiful tailored trousers on and swap it out with a sneaker. Maybe swap your laptop out for a great backpack. You know, taking you through the day, not just sticking to work.
Yeah, and keeping you present and also powerful because you feel so good.
Exactly.
Taryn, you've come through with a look for 2025 that I'm going to replicate and definitely add to cart. So you can do the exact same thing, Mzansi. You can enhance your new year, new me persona and elevate your back to work looks with Taryn's styling tips, which we are so grateful for. And a reminder, you can shop these styles and more at Woolworths, which is available in store, online, and of course, on the app. Taryn, thank you. That was incredible. Here's to us all looking good for 2025.
Here we go.
For the cheer. Booyah.